field. We've reached a defining point in the season. Week 8 in a huge game here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Rutgers Scarlet Knights and the Northwestern Wildcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, this crowd is electric. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you guys.
All right, Holly. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Northwestern Wildcats offense will have the football first. And onto the field comes Aiden Child. They're putting the fortunes of this offense into his hands. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Jukes his way for more. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give, and he's looking for room behind the left tackle. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Childs. Under fire. Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
Makes his man miss. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Slings it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. He splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And on that kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. The run inside. It's Raymond. Picks up the first down. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Makes the catch. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Under fire. At the end of that last play, there is still a Scarlet Knight player who is yet to get up. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. The Scarlet Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
And the Scarlet Knights kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. The short hands. It's Hopkins. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Running inside. It's Raymond. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. The Scarlet Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Quickly complete. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all offseason long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Raymond. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Inside, it's Raymond. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabs it. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. On the direct snap, it's Raymond. He's barely going to make it back to the line of scrimmage, and he'll be stopped. on fourth down. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Handoff to the lone back. It's a fumble on the play. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
He's got him. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Northwestern ready to dial one up on 1st down. Gives it on the option. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Back to pass, it's Childs. Complete. Nice move, creates some space. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Wildcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll move the wide receiver. Give to the back. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And just some general sloppiness from the offense with a false start will back them up 5 at 2nd and long. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Northwestern! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. They'll start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Duff. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy.
Here's a little room there. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Good timing on the quick out. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Wildcats come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. From the gun, running back on the move. Makes it past the marker. And he's got the 1st down. Good pickup on the play there. And now we'll see what they do coming out of the 2-minute timeout. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Childs. Bringing the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a... that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the 2nd half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the 1st half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Makes the catch. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Rutgers takes its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Well, you got to love that if you're on defense, because you were able to affect the quarterback with pressure, and you only rushed 3 guys. Well done.
Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Right down the middle. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands that you just saw.
Running inside, it's Benjamin. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a 1st at the 29. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That gets them back to within 10. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We start with Colorado, taking on the number 16 team, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. And it's the Buffaloes with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. The win puts them a game over 500 as this group looks to stabilize its season. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now back to your game at Ryan Field. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
Northwestern about to boot it away to open the second half. Coming out with it, it's Benjamin. Tackled and brought down at the... So not a whole lot of room on that return. At the end of that last play, there is still a Scarlet Knight player who is yet to get up. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Scarlet Knights have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Hauls it in. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, it looks to me like the offense made some adjustments at halftime. Only 3 points in the first half. But here we go in the first drive of this third quarter. And this quarterback looks locked in. Really nice throw there to pick up the first down.
They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Black. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield. It's Black. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll throw it from the red zone. And the rush will get to him at the 25. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense has taken everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw underneath.
Now the play fake. He's got his man, makes the grab. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Lining up for the PAT. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The Northwestern offense ready to go on the attack. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wideout. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's got it again. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Looking to throw, it's Child. Finds his man. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Wildcats have their offense in high gear. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a crease to the left. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll keep it on the ground. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Thought maybe they would consider the field goal here, but the offense is staying out there on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. Gonna run it. It's Raymond. There's some room. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. While they have a look at the injured player, will take a timeout. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Caught in the backfield, it's Raymond. There he goes. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
And we've seen this offense, man, that they've featured the running game, and he's done a good job of making plays, breaking tackles, being a big part of it. Now, what do? Try to slide this in here, make it look like a little bit of run, slow down those linemen that go upfield really fast, slip it to them, try to make a big play. But to me, it's more about just trying to give this guy the ball in space so he can do more damage.
And the Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. And as they say, it's a brand new ball game. That field goal tied it up, turning it on. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the fourth quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score too quickly. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Wildcats! They move on top here in the fourth.
That's a huge score for this offense, and as a head coach, you love to see your team respond. Obviously, your defense gives up a field goal on the last possession to tie the game. Offense doesn't even flinch. You come out on the field, you execute, you march it down the field, score a touchdown, and you punctuate that drive, retaking the lead and putting all of the pressure back on your opponent.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Duff.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught close to the marker. It's Duff. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
We're going to get a stoppage here for just a second as Northwestern has an injured player on the field. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
He's going to take off. did the work himself. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, and keep this drive rolling.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down to 42.
It's been really hard on this quarterback all game long. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give this defense so much credit because they've done a really nice job on the back end in coverage, but they've also been able to affect his rhythm with a solid pass rush, and you saw it right.
It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Looking to pass, it's Childs. Pressure coming. Finds a man by himself. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Get a big play like that last when you flip the field. You change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Throws to the wideout. Finds his man. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
Dude, let's go. This game was basically over, right? We just forced a huge play. Great job by the defense, giving their offense a chance now. Man, it looked like it was over. Now we got a chance, offense, go down the field, stick this thing in the end zone. We can win this ball game still.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Scarlet Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They get it. But he picked up 10 there.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Hopkins. At the 40, there he goes. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some 1st downs. Get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Moving out to the right. Could be an alley. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
4th quarter, obviously, trailing in a football game, you're going to need this dude, your quarterback, to make plays. And you got to call plays like this where it's a pass, and he still takes off and gets the 1st down. It's his time. It's the 4th quarter. You're trailing. The ball's in his hands.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Direct snap. It's Raymond. Stop. Nothing. Denied right in his tracks, and it's 4th down for this defense. Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. They want to throw it. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Right back to it. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Rutgers takes its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Finding some room. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Wildcats. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
And I would argue that's one of the most difficult things to play as a defense is those second plays when they start to get outside the pocket. He does a great job buying time. And that, what does he do when he rolls out? It gets his receiver a chance to get down the field more, and then he chucks it downfield for the big completion.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Fires on the move. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Defense making the play. Hey, never hurts to pad the stats on D either, right? And they'll be able to run out the clock. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives.